to fly away from this dismal winter to an adventure overseas? Well, for great deals on trips to England, the Dominican Republic, and Ecuador, we turn to travel expert and author of Travel Forward, Mark Murphy. Welcome back, Mark.
Thanks, Val.
Glad to have you here. Okay, so let's start with this trip that we're talking about to the English countryside.
Okay, so it's not the best time of year to go, but the deals are great. 40–50% off what it would normally cost 3 or 4 months from now. And the Cotswold region, which I love. And you can do anything from stay in the local B&B and eat some bangers and mash.
Oh,
right? Or you can go and drive around the countryside. I rented a Jaguar E-Type, put the top down and cruised around. You might not be able to do that right now, but you can certainly keep the top up, and just the countryside is absolutely stunning.
Right, but now's a good time to pay for it and plan for it and then go in the summertime, right?
Well, you're going to pay more in the summer. I say go now during shoulder season. There are no crowds, and the weather is unpredictable in England any time of year, so you might as well just go.
All right, now, I really want to know about going someplace warm, so tell me about the Dominican Republic.
What is with Chicago?
I know.
I was born in this city. I come back, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
I have a cousin who goes all the time to the Dominican Republic, so tell me why I should go.
Place. So Punta Cana, great value. Most of the properties there are all-inclusive, so great value in terms of pricing. Everything's included. There are a couple of properties that I visited personally, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. I went down there and we shot video on location there. Beautiful beaches, warm, great value. And then there's another property I was just at called Breathless, which is adults only, 18+, which kind of combines Las Vegas with South Beach in a slightly, you know, turned down version of those two places.
Yeah.
But that's it.
All right, we like that. And then what kind of adventure and value can we find in Ecuador? We mentioned that.
Okay, so Ecuador, people don't realize, Ecuador is just a straight shot south, basically the same time zone no matter where you're coming from in the United States, within an hour or two. And you can go there and you can visit Quito, the historic city, UNESCO World Heritage Site. You can then go and do the haciendas up in the high country, places like Baños. When I went to Baños, I went zip lining and did all sorts of other cool stuff. It's really an outdoor enthusiast haven, and there you go. That's me cruising down a 1 mile zip line.
You weren't nervous as all get out doing this?
I got really nervous about, well, the first thing I got nervous was when the 8-year-old girl strapped me into the harness. Okay, so that was challenge number one. I'm like, well, where's OSHA on this? No, they don't exist. But then I went down and cruised down and enjoyed that little run, and then we ended up in the Amazon jungle.
Beautiful.
And the wildlife, and taking you into the jungle and going up into the canopy and overlooking the rainforest. And then we did some interesting stuff at the end, which, you know what, those are some monkeys. This is a bridge where you go out 150 feet up in the air.
No,
but check this out. I got really hot in the jungle, and they said, you want to cool off? Eat some live ants. Those are lemon ants. And then we topped it off with beetle larvae, which you just saw swimming around.
Yeah. Tastes
like my mom's home cooking.
Really?
Yeah, because it kind of tastes like potatoes.
You're up for anything, aren't you?
Yeah,
you try
game
anything.
On. Game on.
Well, I would say, well, for one lucky Facebook fan, we have an adventure of a lifetime. Mark, you're going to tell us about it real quick.
Okay, if you're on Facebook, go to the Windy City Live page, right? Because they're giving away an Ecuador trip. And a company called G Adventures, they pioneered the adventure travel market in a lot of ways to bring it to the masses. And they're a neat company. The guy who runs it is Bruce Puntip, and he's giving away a trip with airfare, 4 nights in the jungle. You stay with a family. It's just fantastic.
Well, this trip is worth $1,400, so make sure you sign up. Mark, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. No audience tomorrow. It's too cold. We'll see you tomorrow.